Hey, thank you for the privilege of your time. We are at our home away from home in Florida. We've got a lot going on. As you can see in the background, we got a bunch of construction going on. This episode is all about starting a new season, and we're very quickly approaching our next season, and I am getting super excited. We were up in Virginia a week and a half ago and stopped by WhileOne and dropping some stuff off, and I am pumped up. We'll start off the episode by walking you through the myriad of things that we did on the boat to kind of get her ready. That's a lot of effort every season. It's definitely a labor of love with me. I love doing it, but it's a lot of work. And then we'll head on down the coast past Haterras to Beaufort. I want to thank you for the privilege of your time. I know it's very valuable, and it means a lot that so many people actually tune in to us whenever we put videos out. We spend a lot of time on these videos, and so I want to ask you, if you happen to like this video, and even if you don't like this video, give us a solid and give us a thumbs up and subscribe to us, because it means a whole heck of a lot. We spent October 24th, and we have been at the boat since Sunday, and been mostly cleaning it up, and I washed and waxed the sides. Took me about 2.5 days to do that, and I still have to go from the chine all the way up to the deck, and then of course the top sides as well. So it was quite a big job. What else are we doing today? Today we're going to rebuild and replace the bow, the anchor bridle. And right now I'm in the process of replacing the blocks that had been used for the davit, because we got a new dinghy this year. We got upgraded from the ultralight, high-field ultralight 340 to the CL 340. So it's about another, I think it's about another 20 some pounds heavier. Plus, we upgraded the engine from a Honda 15 horsepower to a Tohatsu 25 horsepower, and I think that's another 20 to 40 pounds heavier as well, plus a battery and everything else. So the blocks were already kind of undersized for our dinghy. We've had them blow out a couple times. Here's what the boat looks like thus far. It's starting to look pretty good. We're sleeping on the boat tonight. We've been staying at the Hampton Inn in Gloucester, and so we're sleeping on the boat tonight because tomorrow we are likely to be woken up by a knock on the hall and being told we're leaving in about half an hour. So all this stuff is going, but it's starting to look pretty good. It was very, very dirty on the outside. I don't know what got on it, but something got on the fiberglass and really stained it. These were the original blocks, or at least the size. I've had to replace these a couple times. These are Lumar 40s, and I'm replacing it with these Ron stands, quite a bit bigger, 1,000-pound safe working load. I need to look and see what these are. I think these are probably about 700-800 pounds. I have another cheek block that I need to replace. This one I've had to replace 2 or 3 times now, and it seems to be holding up a lot better, because this line was probably just a little bit a hair too thick, and it was splitting the sheave apart. So now it seems like it's holding a bit better. But okay, so I need to replace the anchor swivel, and this is the Mantis anchor swivel. Comes with Teflon tape, some stainless steel locking wire, cotter pin, and I got Which version of it? I've got the 5/16 3/8 inch. They're almost ready to haul it down, and this is what they're looking like. I think they're eager to get us in because they want to send people home. Holy moly. You don't realize how big it is until it's driving down the road. Really got the driving thing down, don't they? Finally gonna get around to replacing this cheap block. Now that our dinghy's a little heavier, and we got a bigger motor, it's starting to tear up again. These are pieces of the cheap block that are starting to tear this thing apart, so it's just a matter of time. So I got to take it off and drill a few holes, and hopefully I can get it to fit. I can hear you. Can you hear me? I'm gonna back into that, yeah. I'm gonna keep turning, swinging around. Once I clear this, and I'll swing harder and put my ass over here, and then I'll turn and go up. All right, ready? Yep. Yeah. First time out. You can go ahead and take that one off. We can probably take the stern off, I think, first. Let me move in a little bit. All right, go ahead. Hold on a second. I'm not clear over here. Lots of room. Lots of room. Let me know when I can swing. I'm going to clear it. I'm good. Way clear. Yeah, you gotta tell me where I need to go. Am I good? Am I good right now? Why? Oh. Wait. Ah! More to starboard? Am I good? Okay. Well, you let me know. I can't see them, so you let me know when I turn. I think that pole should be on the right-hand side. Looking at my chart. Can I go between them? The red one? Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna keep going straight like this. It says I got 12 feet right now. I'm gonna take it on the port. All right, where do we want to go? There's a little bit of spot right up here. We can get off to the side, I think, maybe. Chain loose. Still moving though. All right, gotta bring it up. Well, the anchor was dragging now. It's not the bridle. It's not the bridle. It's not the bridle. Ooh, it's 10:30 and we are heading out of the East River. And Sheen is at the helm. And Zimmerman Marine is right over there. And we anchored out there for the night. And now we're heading over to York River Haven, or just outside it. We're going to anchor out a night or two and do some work before we head grab a slip. Our son's coming in on Saturday to pick up our car and drive it back to Kentucky. We got about 3 hours, 3.5 hours before we get over to York River. If you're liking this episode, I'd really encourage you to press the like button down below. Here we are, anchored inside the cove where York River Yacht Haven is, and over there where the sunset is Yorktown across the York River. And it's a beautiful, super calm night. We're kind of anchored in some place that I don't want to be, but we have no choice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's another boat over here. 7 boats anchored in this river. I've never seen so many boats before. I think a lot of people are staging to get ready to go south. It's October 28th right now, so a few days. I think a lot of these people are going to be out of here. The birds have no respect at all. Look at that, all that bird stuff all over the top. Oh, I'm going to put the jib up today before the winds pick up. I don't know what keep an eye on the other side means.
So you can pull up in here, but the hole is just really stubborn. It doesn't have any form.
It's out. Now we gotta go tighten up that car.
You want me to lock it like this?
Just a second. You can probably pull more through. Keep going. Keep going. All right, that's probably good. Now we gotta take this knot up here, make a prusik knot, somehow tie it onto the line there. Yeah, go ahead. You're good. You're good. Keep going. Wait a minute. Oh, it's gonna start pulling the mainsail up, which is not what we want. So I might need to. Yeah, I'm gonna need. I need to bring it lower. Train, hold on a sec. So you're gonna let it go a little bit. All right, let's try it again. Go ahead. Okay, there you go. That's enough. That's really tight. I don't know if that's too tight. I honestly don't know how to know if it's too tight or not. I'm not really quite sure, honestly. I don't know. How do we know it's too tight? Oh, I think we're on 3, which I think is where we had it before. I'm not really quite sure, to be honest. 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2, 3. We might be on 4 or 5. Or maybe we're on 4. I don't know that's. I don't know how much. I don't know if that's too tight or not. I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like it wasn't this tight before. But it's really tight right now. Yeah, go ahead and tighten it up, and I'm going to loosen it up, and we're going to let it out. There we go. Now loosen it up just a little bit, slightly. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. That's a little bit loose. Well, let's try it, and if it's too loose, then we'll tighten it up later. Let's start bringing it in. I think once we get around Haterras and the winds turn out of the north, yeah, I think that's what you want, right? To help push you down around, and then when you start to turn closer, more east, then it'll be more of a beam reach.
Leaving here at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
We should get.
No, not tomorrow. Thursday.
Thursday, we should get to Hampton right around as the tide starts to turn around, and then we'll be able to start being whisked out the Chesapeake Bay in daylight, which is what we want. And we'll get the Haterras around daylight, which is great. And
so we're talking.
It looks like we can really go pretty far. I mean, we can go take a break if we wanted to. At
We're
rate
talking about
speeds.
leaving Thursday morning then.
Yeah.
From here.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
If the wind's good, we can go all the way to Wright's Beach in 24 hours. We'd be there Friday morning at 7 a.m.
It's 48 hours from. We would get
Saturday
there.
morning at.
It's 48 hours.
Which it looks like the wind's fine with that.
Depending upon the.
But then that's when the waves pick up anyway.
It's just winds are just cycling around over and over and over again. There's like not a lot of time between them. But that's just the GFS, so ECMWF has some sort of weird thing going on that's a little scary. I don't know what. Alright, it is election night, and we are trying to decompress after this 2024's election season. It's been a little bit crazy, and hopefully we're going to get out of here, leave here Thursday morning, and start heading down to around Haterras. I'm eager to kind of move south, and although it is totally beautiful right now, it was 75 today, and it's November 5th or something like that, so you can't really complain. But yeah, I think I'm ready to head south and start getting some warm tropical air. Alright, it's November 7th and it's 6:30, and we just woke up about 15 minutes ago, and we are heading out of York River today, York River Yacht Haven, and heading down York River and heading out to Chesapeake. We have a weather window today. We have almost 48 hours of the weather window, and yeah, we're eager to get going. It's 8:30, and we are about 15 nautical miles away from the North Channel of the Chesapeake, and the bridge tunnel section on the north side, and it's a little cloudy today. We had a little bit of drizzle. We're making 7 knots. We got both engines on at about 2,000 RPM. I think I timed the tide wrong. Actually, I think we're going to hit it right on the flood, so we're a little ahead of schedule, I think. But that's okay. It looks like the wind south of Haterras, and when it starts coming in on Saturday and everything, looks like it might be coming in a little earlier. So maybe it's good to be a little bit ahead of schedule here. Alright, 11:30 a.m. and we are just about to cross over the north tunnel of the bridge at the Chesapeake, and we left around 6:45. It took us 4.5 hours to get here. We powered down the port engine, and we're just under starboard, full main and Solent. We're doing about 6.4 right now, but we're burning half the fuel, so we only lost about maybe a half a knot or so. Maybe we'd get another knot. It's 4:30, and we are about 55 nautical miles from Cape Hatteras, and it's pretty calm out here, but the winds have started to pipe up. Unfortunately, they're hitting us on the nose. So I turned the port a few degrees to try to get enough wind into the head sail, and it looks like it's getting us about 3 or 4 tenths of a knot. But it's not great. We're pitching off pretty well, but we're getting a little bit out of it. And what else to say? The sun's starting to go down. We got 2
engine pulling at around 2,000 RPM. So we're burning some fuel, sure, but we're trying to get down to Beaufort because there's supposed to be a weather event that's coming through on Saturday now, and I don't really want to go into Wrightsville Beach. That inlet, I haven't been there before, and I don't want to go in there, but it's big following seas or anything else. So we're gonna stay in Beaufort a couple nights. All right, it's 11:30, and we are about 8 hours from Beaufort, or about 4.5 hours from making the turn. It's 5 p.m. and we are about a half an hour from getting in the channel to go in Beaufort. At the end of the channel to go in Beaufort, so it's right near the where it kind of goes into the harbor there. And we've had a little bit of excitement here, going across Cape Lookout Shoals. We realized that the dynamo loop that went around the boom had actually come loose, and the boom was flying all over the place. Right as we're going through a shallow part on the shoals, which actually really isn't that shallow. We went through it last year, and I think this year we saw really not less than 20 feet, so it's fine. I don't know why I have such anxiety about going through it. They always say that, maybe because it's a shoaling region, things can shoal and go away and stuff like that, but we're staying at Homer Smith's again, but he's got us on an inside slip as opposed to a T, and so I have to do a port side docking maneuver, which is a little difficult because I don't have engine controls on the port side, so I got to do everything from the starboard. And Shereen is calling off distances to me, but let's hope that we don't have very much wind and it will go just fine. And there's a sloop heading out right now. I find that a little crazy, actually. I don't know why they're doing that.
All right, it's Sunday, and we are at Homer Smith's Marina in Beaufort, and we came in after dark from from after crossing Cape Hatteras. Let me see, not yesterday, but Friday night evening, and we had no winds when we came in, which was fortunate because where we usually get put is in a T-head over there. But today they put us in this slip, and it's got some holes on either side. We're a 25 feet wide beam, and I think this is a 28 foot wide slip. So this should be interesting getting out of here. And anyway, when we were coming in across Cape Lookout Shoals, I look up and our boom is swinging back and forth like a monkey in a tree, and it seems that this harness, which is what the main sheet was attached to, had worked itself loose. I don't think it was a Dyneema core, and I think they looped the Dyneema core several times around and then stitched it. So what was originally there, I think, was, if you can imagine that narrower Dyneema with the core over it, there was a continuous loop, and the main sheet would attach right here. And of course this thing rocks back and forth between those pad eyes, and so I think they added the cover to provide a little more chafing resistance. This Dyneema, I think, is 10 millimeter. I think it has a 22,000 pound braking strength. Alright, I'm gonna get a loop around, and then I'm going to put an eye here and an eye over here, and then I'll get the shackle to go through this eye and this eye and this center strand like this. Alright, I got one eye splice done. I'll probably stitch this cover up here. I'm not sure yet. I'll decide what we're going to do. Could probably stitch it in so it doesn't go anywhere. Alright, this is what we're going to do. Shackle will go through here. I have to make this other eye splice here and trim this cover.